Let's do this. Hold on, chat room. I'm fixing some stuff. Okay, let's do this.
Dive bomb
Greetings.
celestial. Hola! I think you should do a GoFundMe so that I can get boob surgery.
What?
Let this happen.
I believe, as you would phrase it, do things for me.
Anyway.
So who would like to do the recap?
Go on, Lolly. You
No.
can do it.
Mm-mm.
Don't make me turn this boat around.
You can turn it around.
Don't make me turn around.
You don't have the dad authority anymore. You're a kid.
So? Hello?
Hello.
No? No one?
No.
No inspiration. Watch the VOD.
Okay.
Man.
Never mind.
We met with Mooney's tribe, led by the hot chieftain Big Onion,
Yes.
who informed Mooney that her parents were dead. 2 Vikings. We met this cute little girl named Little Flake, and her and myself proceeded to bury Took in the snow in a snowball fight.
It was rude.
While Coffee and Mr. Big Onion, quotations, cooked together. Yeah, I think that's what they called it. And then after a nice meal, the next day we decided to travel with the Orc tribe to the west, and until we get to a certain point where we will divert and go towards the King's Rest Mountains, and we will be taking little flake with us. Because Mooney wanted a child.
Another one.
Yeah,
Another one.
that's pretty much it.
All right. Let's get to it. Skibbity pibbity hibbity dee, skibbity penisy.
So, how are we supposed to know where we're going again?
I don't know, just head towards those mountains over there. They said it was in the mountains.
Yes, but they're also illiterate Yetis.
Wow.
And
Good
Well, I
assumption,
mean,
don't you think?
if they, just because they don't know how to read, don't mean they don't know how to, point out a thing that's really big sticking up over there.
aren't we just supposed to go on top of a mountain and just go this?
Sure. Let's do that.
Which mountain, Tuke, is the issue?
I don't think that
King's
really matters. No?
Rats?
I think it does.
It could
No.
also be, perhaps decorated by the Yetis. Like an altar?
I don't know, that one's the closest. That one doesn't work, we can go to that one.
Third.
Well, we can't get it wrong, because apparently something bad happens if we do it in the wrong spot, according to those Yetis, because they were like, no, don't blow it here.
So, Mooney, are we taking your boat with us, or are we leaving it here until we get back?
Fuck, I'm trying to order dinner. Damn it!
Why would you take a boat? It's in the water.
Right. So can you set this up for us, Arcadum? What's happening?
Well, you just got to the breaking point between you and the tribe because they escorted you there, and now you're heading towards the south, towards the mountains. You're going to have to find the appropriate place in which to blow this horn, which it's probably some sacred or special place, probably not actually on top of a mountain.
Okay. So on the way over here, let me think here. So they showed off the horn to the tribe, but none of them recognized it. So
Correct.
can't ask the tribe for local legend lore. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. And my fancy dancy new boat, the Black Family Boat, is that just tied up like here?
Yeah, but you could also take it with you.
It's a carryable thing?
Yeah. I mean, multiple people have to carry it, but yeah.
Is it normal for the Snow Screamers to leave boats just hanging out here by the coast?
I mean, you can, but, I mean, someone could
No
come
one's
along
watching
and
it.
steal it.
Okay. So if that's not a normal thing, then yeah, Mooney would take it with her. She'd strap it up behind Jax like a snow sled and just ride it behind him.
That's probably for the best.
Oh my god, I can mush. Mush! Okay, so boat's attached. We're moving towards the mountains, but we don't know where we're going. Correct?
We have to look for
Okay.
clues.
Okay, I'm ready out of character now. Well, I ain't heard nothing about where this thing's at. She'll scratch her head. The Yetis just said somewhere around here, right?
King's Rest Mountains. Something, I guess, will be marked for it.
Can we see the mountains in the distance, Arcadum?
Yeah, they're right here.
Okay. Mooney
They're
will
there.
squint at them. How do they look? Like mountains? Anything noticeable? Landmarks?
Brother, do you want to hand her your spyglass?
Oh yeah, here, take this. You can see better.
Mooney's never used a spyglass. She puts it on the wrong way.
Yep, I've done that.
Everything because further.
She'll flip it around. Oh, that's real nice.
Perception check.
Okay, is this that advantage?
Negative.
Okay, hang on. I gotta change characters. Where's Mooney? There she is. Okay, perception normal. 6. That was a private roll. Revealed to everybody. Make that public.
As you search the ridgeline of the mountains, you don't see any discernible landmarks.
Well, I don't see nothing. She'll hold out the spyglass.
I'll give it here. I'll look.
Well,
Have a-
perhaps it's
have
in the
a keen
valley
eye.
and not at the mountain.
And what if we go on top of the mountain and then look down with it?
What are the 27 through the spyglass? Lead me, Arcadum.
As you scour the mountainside looking for discernible landmarks, you are able to make out something. Hidden amongst the rocks, just above the ridge, you can see what appears to be a man-made wall. Large one.
Well, not too many big landmarks, but there appears to be something that looks like a wall in the distance. We could probably head for that.
Very well.
Oh, you think there might be like houses or something up there? Maybe some people to ask about this place?
I don't know. I have never been outside the Demon Wastes.
Probably nobody living.
Wait, why do you say that?
I don't know. You ever hear legends of those Mornalians and how they have their crypts with ancient tombs filled
No.
with treasures and dead things?
I don't know a lot about Mornhow. I grew up in the
Ah.
south.
We traded with them from Demon's Deep. Shall we get going?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah, why don't we just get closer?
Come along, little flake. Keep up. And I'll put her on my shoulders.
Oh, that's real cute.
Well, snow's a little high for her.
Okay. Survival checks, please.
I'll give
7.
cool advantage.
Okay.
Mooney, why are you going in a circle? I thought you were from here.
Sorry, I'm trying to check out my boat. Makes me happy.
Keep your eyes on the path ahead. I don't want to get lost out in this.
Okay, let's see here. Some rolls to make. Okay. Survival checks, please.
It's a real nice boat. I know. Cool. Thanks for looking at it.
I'm not. Little Flake is covering my eyes with her hands.
Oh,
Well, if you want, she can sit on Jax's back.
Survival checks, please.
Or she could ride in the boat with me. I'm just sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
She looks so comfy.
Okay. Survival checks, please.
Oh dear.
Okay. After a few days pass, eventually, up ahead you will see a break in the flat tundra. Hills begin to appear. And then up ahead you can see the wall barely hidden by the mountainside, somewhat visible to you. The path ahead will be harder and will take longer as it is over rough terrain with no workable road that you can see. Survival checks, whenever you're ready to continue.
Brother, help me carry this boat. We don't want it to drag.
Okay, but it's going to be a little low on this side.
Very well, just hold it a little higher.
Carry his boat.
Helps him. Do you think Coffee will let me blow it?
I don't know.
Do you think I should ask?
Sure.
Okay. Hey,
He
Coffee!
thinks to do something special if you blow it instead of her.
No, I want to blow it. It's a big horn. Makes me happy.
Well, you did used to use the horns when we would fight things, so it makes sense.
Right. They have these really big horns down in Demon's Deep. You would use them whenever a demon attack would occur. It really rouses the Ghiblies.
I just like the sound of it. It made me hit things better.
Really inspirational.
I say nothing beats the sound of a good orcish war drum.
I
don't see you with the drum.
Well, I don't play the drums.
Have you tried?
No.
Would you like to learn?
Not
checks.
right now.
Suit yourself.
Okay. Yes.
What do you think this wall was used for?
House.
Possibly fortification from the environment.
Think it could have separated the mountains from the endless plate?
Bravo check, please.
I don't see why they would need to keep out one side from the other. There's so much mountain to go.
I
What'd
don't
you
know.
say that wall was made out of?
It looks like stone to me.
Was it shaped stone? Like bricks?
Yeah.
Mooney will wrinkle her nose. Seems like something we should look at.
Well,
Well, we
that's why
can.
we're going to it.
Hey, when we get there.
Provided we don't get lost.
How do you get lost?
It's
right there.
There's that mountain. We're gonna go up that mountain. How would we get lost? It's not like we're gonna like turn around and go the opposite way of that mountain right there. It's ridiculous.
I think it's more so finding a path
Weird-
through the
weirder
mountains. to it.
things. Weirder things have happened. Hold on.
Who says this?
I did.
Just now.
I mean, there was that one time that thing fell from the sky and almost killed us. That was pretty
is very
strange.
true. Mhm.
Yeah, but we didn't get lost. We saw that, and then we went to it, and then we kicked its ass.
Mhm. And was there one time we went through the Metanarch and you almost died touching an egg?
Yeah, but I did that. We weren't lost. I just touched an egg. Tried to get my own egg baby, but we never hatched it.
What the fuck is an egg baby?
You don't
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so you'll see we went to this place,
Hold
and it was
it.
covered in all
Hold it.
these like spores and
Hold
things,
it.
and I went in a hole
Hold
because
it.
I'm really familiar
Please
with
be
holes.
nice. Hold it.
Uh-huh.
What?
Be kind. Don't. He doesn't even.
Who wants to know about the egg?
What are you trying to hide from me, Coffee?
It isn't hiding. It's just old news.
Yes, it's an old story. It's not relevant now.
Well, it's
Okay.
new news to me.
It is at this point, I need you to all make me perception checks.
Ah!
Oh, a shiny rock. Perfect.
This isn't fair. I have to peek through the fingers of a child.
You.
I mean, you could put her in the boat. She's not that heavy.
Brother, we're carrying the boat.
That's what I'm saying. Not like she's that heavy.
Fair enough.
She could be the captain.
Aye, aye.
Alright, it is the cusp of nightfall as you finally approach the wall. Your sharp perception reveals to you the coils of smoke. There are campfires, lights lit upon the walls, and even some in front of it. In the break in the mountain stride, you take cover in the hidden ruins and twisting brambles. In the twisting brambles and nearby ruins of the approach of the wall. And I will now load the map for you.
Oh, see, there were people living up here.
We don't know if they're exactly friendly yet. We should be wary.
Certainly. But why would they be anything but friendly? There's no demons here.
There could be other dangers.
As long as they're
Could
not
be
like bandits or something. Yeah.
Bandits.
Although I don't know what bandits would do up in the mountains unless they were hiding for people, because, not many people probably come up here to steal stuff from.
The only bandits I know of are the Baron's men.
Let me know when you're loaded. Yeah, this map looks awesome. Sorry, it's just like, looks really good.
I mean,
Alright, I'm in.
Locked and loaded.
Alright. Your current position, you find yourselves amidst these kind of stunted trees, more brambles than they are branches. There's a broken down tower here, stone collapsed in on itself. The remnants of a cobblestone path can be seen etched in the area, and up ahead, just barely in the heavy snowdrift, you can make out the wall. You can see that lights are lit, and through the fog, shadows move amongst them. It is not clear what belongs to those shadows, only that they are certainly present. Alright. What do you guys like to do?
I'd like to use my ability to see through fog and smoke to try to identify the moving shapes.
Okay. That doesn't really help you.
Damn it.
Too far away.
And dark.
Well, I
Also
wasn't expecting nobody. You
Yeah.
want to go scout coffee?
Good.
I want to
Try
make
to
my
be
three
as-
T20s for my
Your Eureka.
yeah.
I'll roll them now then.
Sounds like a plan, Kafira.
Don't need to say my whole name.
Blinks.
It's
Alright.
too formal. Alright.
I mean, do we all want to go up, or do we just want to send her ahead?
I can scout it out with her.
I got a big old boat, a dog. I should stay here.
And me and Boldrin are
Makes
holding
sense.
this boat, so
We should probably put the boat down first, right?
Mm-hmm.
all right, let's leave it like right here.
Sure.
Quietly.
Puts Little Flake down on the ground. Now, Little Flake, you be good. Mind what Mooney says. Head pats.
Mooney finds it adorable that Cool is being so good with her. Completely unexpected.
Little Flake will vanish from sight.
That's because he's
okay.
the cool uncle.
She do that.
How would you like to do this?
Well, what was Glory's terms? To not act in subterfuge, yes?
Not
What?
necessarily. No.
I thought he just didn't want us to kill the churchies.
Yeah.
Huh. Sounds a bit hypocritical, but that's just my opinion. Alright. We don't know if they're church folk, so that's a thing. What I'm trying more to say to you, Cool, is do you wish to go in back to back, or do you wish to go in pincer? I from above and you from below.
We can just do back to back, and if we need to split up, we can. But I would stay close.
Okay. Alrighty, boss. Do you want me to roll stealth, or do you want me to land before?
I have a song for this.
A song.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. So now you get a +5 to your stealth check.
Curious.
And as he sings, shadows whip up. And cause everybody to just go slightly out of color.
Mooney's blue can be seen through the snow, but Jax does a pretty good job. She'll just huddle in there.
Well,
Well, go on, dude.
Just kind of follow Mooney's example and try and stealth. Ugh.
Oh,
don't
they'll
try
have
like that, come
+5s
on.
at least.
Took's ass is just poking out.
Winnie will reach over and try to shove snow around his horns that are sticking straight up.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Oh,
Yep.
go on then. Try to be back in an hour.
Understood.
Okay, so that's plus 7, so 26. That's not bad. Or no, 25. Excuse me. I included you in that number.
Alrighty, let's get going then. Do you see the wall up there? Perhaps we can loft over?
Why didn't we go the other way when there's a makeshift path?
We can go that way if you prefer.
Yeah, let's go.
Take point.
I'm just gonna drag us both.
Cool.
Finger crossbows.
Perception check.
Every time he says it, I'm anticipating Arcana will be like, you get that one, that's the one.
Okay, continue.
Shiny rock.
Clear to me. Keep moving.
Okay. Hold. As you step through here, you will make a tripwire go off. Ding 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 ding. What do you do?
Dinner bells.
Step back. Keep eyes up.
You want to go up against the wall and wait for them to pass when they come through?
Yes,
just
can
poke it.
you become invisible?
For a short time, yes.
And through the snow and fog, you will hear a shadows move against the torchlight.
Quick, make for the bushes on the other side.
Only
We'll
have the ability
duck down
to
in these
turn
bushes, I
myself
guess.
invisible.
Okay. As you take refuge in the bushes, you will see shadowy figures begin to approach. Eventually, they clear through the fog and through the snow, and you will see this. Let's see.
A plan. You may not like it.
Keep quiet for now.
Hold on, having some token trouble.
Now you're good.
Alright, you will see these individuals approach. Oh, of course. 1 second. There we go. Now they're proper. You will see these creatures approach. They shine with they shine red and silver with the symbol of the Metharian sword.
Damn.
Backhands of balls, it's Metharians.
What do you guys do? They are currently approaching.
I don't want to deal with our kind.
I think we just sit and wait for right now. See what they do.
Tower has a wall. You can dance around the back. I can go invisible and fly across the top. Get back
But
to
you
the
have to use
others.
magic for that. They'll see that.
Alright. They approach to about here. Start to look around. This one will bend down. You will hear him say, "Mine's been cut." This one will nod. This one will turn and then will place his fingers under his helmet. Okay. Eventually, another shadow will start to approach. You will see this individual appear. You will aid this person in searching. Creature will move here. We'll look over the shoulder. Footprints. Tell the gate. This one starts to move away. Okay, what do you guys do?
Do we go back or do we keep going forward? I only saw one of them head back. The others might be going through the path that we took.
Part of the reason why I had my plan earlier.
call.
Oh, now it's my call. Quite.
Do they have torches or anything, Arcadum? Like, do we see them coming?
Yeah, you hear them coming.
Okay.
How big and not inconspicuous is this boat we brought over here?
I
It's
think at that
Yeah,
point,
it's like
notice.
an
So
insignificant
Yeah.
boat.
Okay, so it's obvious that we're hanging out.
Yeah, I think.
Well, you hear them
Chris-
approach. The fog is still obscuring their vision, but people have just been sitting there. So it's like you hear them coming. What do you do?
Right.
Mooney
Do we
will
want to
do a-
retreat or greet them?
Mooney does a sharp look at the group here. Little Flake is invisible, right?
She's stealthed. Yeah,
Okay. At the boys.
he's right there.
Okay. And she sees these three coming, right? We all see them coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Took would suggest.
She would greet them.
Yeah. To greet
She'll
them.
give them a
Let's greet
stern
them.
look, and then she'll
Mhm.
fully stand up, weapons not drawn. She'll stand here.
Yeah, Took is gonna do the same.
Just chilling next to a boat.
All right. You get to about this point, they will spot you.
Hail.
This one will call out. Hold. Hail,
There you go.
friends. What brings you to this forsaken place?
Treasure hunting. We might find some sort of artifact or treasure shown by the Yetis we've encountered.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Etherian will look over his shoulder. You're treasure hunting because of some Yetis?
That's right.
Well, yeah, they've shown something on a map or sorts, or at least we tried to communicate with them.
They drew a picture of the mountains in the snow and pointed this way.
Yeah,
That's right. And this wall was the first thing we saw.
Honestly, I don't know if he's more shocked that he believes you.
What's the what would be like the Matherian greeting? You know how Catholics like cross themselves and stuff? What would be a Matherian greeting?
There's just a simple salute over the heart.
Okay. Mooney would give that. Hey. We just came over from I'm from the Snow Screamers. You familiar with my tribe?
No. There's no treasure here. And this is an active battlefield. You should leave.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Battle with
may I-
whom, if we could ask?
Are you all right?
With usurpers and traitors.
Oh. So like
Mooney will
required
look
you-
aghast.
Do you require any medical attention?
No.
Nods.
Okay. Let's
I must ask you to leave.
Yes.
Very well.
Alrighty.
Well,
Oh,
we're
that's
sorry
one
to have
quick question. Since you have been around these mountains more than this, have you seen any places that might be like ruins or treasury places? Like, maybe not on this mountain, but like on one of the other ones. Something like that. Or kind of just blind wandering, in all honesty.
That is unwise to do so. But no, I do not know of any treasure in any mountains.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Okay then. Let's get going, guys.
Hold on, we gotta get this boat.
Yeah.
He will
The other end
blink
of this is-
as you lift the boat, deciding not to ask why you have a boat.
mountains in the snow. Mooney will just
Alright,
hop
then.
on Jax.
It's for the floods that are coming, guys.
the
It's gonna
The
rain.
Great Flood.
We can't
You
tell
said
them the
this was
Orcus didn't
a
wanna leave
stone
their boat.
path, right?
Bits and pieces of one.
Okay. Mooney would take up the head And she would very obviously leave tracks following the stone path away.
Dragging his feet a little, I guess. Well, there's probably no need to actually now.
My, this boat really is heavy, isn't it, brother?
Okay.
Aye.
As you leave, the Therians will look at each other and resets.
Do I hear him say
We
anything
tricked
in
them
Normal?
by
Brother-
being honest.
Exactly.
Brother, was that a boat? I don't.
It appears that they met our friends. They didn't attack. That's positive.
There's nothing
What's
better
that?
than honesty.
That's right, Took. Glory, praise.
Either that or they didn't see them. Just a little unlikely.
They mentioned a boat. They saw them. Would recommend then we go around the Buddy Tower and not trip anything else.
Now that I know where it is, I will trip over it.
Say that.
But are we going to continue forward, or are we going to go back?
As much as I would like to continue forward, I am under the impression that you and I will not be able to take on a whole garrison of Etheria.
I think we could take them. They didn't look that strong.
Beginning to think you've never fought one. They're not like demons. They're worse. And since we're in the
Morally,
influence,
yes. Combatively, no.
we should leave before one of their operatives finds us.
Okay, let's get going then. Right, I'll quickly move here. And then since Coffee can fly, she can just fly over the thing. I'm just gonna...
Oh, god damn. Okay. Hold, please.
Holding.
Alright. The bells here will start to ring even louder than they were before. More whistles will be heard on the walls. You will also notice that the pitch is a different sound.
That's not good. Time to run. And I'll just start booking it.
Okay. What about you?
We'll be likely trying to do the similar, but gliding through bramble, or through short stints of bramble and trying to stay low and quiet. Using the trees and the like as cover. Can't have been good.
From the distance we were we able to hear the new alarm that Cool triggered?
Yeah.
Or were we far enough away? Okay, no, we heard that. Uh-oh.
Another alarm?
Yeah, that one sounds different.
Eventually, Coffee and Cool will arrive to the rest of you.
You think other people are here and they triggered an alarm on the other side that's louder?
What the?
No, that was me. Keep going. Go.
What?
Oh, what happened?
Triggered... Did you
Did
cover
trigger
your
the same
tracks?
alarm again?
That because he used magic, it's triggered another part of the alarm.
Have you covered your tracks?
I went through
Wasn't a whole lot of
bramble.
time.
Eden,
And they're going to catch up to. I don't think we can outrun them. It's best if we try and hide our track.
Well, let's try to hide our tracks and hide.
Okay.
Or we can say that we were off scouting when they met you, and we came and rejoined the party.
But that alarm
That's
sounded
technically
different.
lying.
What did you guys
do?
do?
I tried to teleport over the line, and it didn't like that.
You try to use
Well, did
magic
you
with
use
pathetic
Mytharians?
magic?
the Mytharians.
Wow.
He's young. He doesn't know these things. It's not his fault.
No,
let's
he
get
knows
going.
these things.
They're probably coming. Let's get going.
Yes, we can't.
I mean, we can't go too fast. We're carrying this boat.
I will do my best to hide the tracks as we slowly
okay,
move
make a
with the
survival
boat.
check to hide tracks.
Yeah, I'll give them advantage.
Fira, could you conceal our presence as they're doing that?
And we'll do it
19 it is.
Thank you, Coffee.
Let me think about what Moody would do right now.
I'm hopelessly distracted.
You should use an inspiration.
4, 5,
Here, I'll give you
6.
my inspiration so you could reroll that.
It would be at plus 11 since we're all here.
Go ahead and reroll.
Oh, if that's supposed to be at a plus 11, then it would be 21 in total.
I would
Yeah,
still
but
like you to reroll.
it's-
But these
It's
are
still a low
Mytharian
roll.
seekers.
Yeah,
Please
this-
roll again.
And they can track magic, so
They
might
have the
not even-
juice. Roll well.
Yeah.
They have the juice. Understood. One moment. Wanted to make sure to put that note in there. Da-da-da-da. Roll again. Okay.
Oh, that's better.
Better.
So 31. Or no,
29.
29. Excuse me.
Hey, that's a lucky number of mine.
Is that including Little Flake?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the party stealths away. One moment, please.
What are the Therians doing all the way up here?
does the shadow jaunt give you exposure?
No, it does not.
Okay. So we don't need to use up
Right.
purging potion or anything. Okay.
It just
Also
counts as an
needed-
illusion spell.
You need to make sure to cover.
It counts as
your-
hard casting an illusion spell for game effects.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which is what triggered the alarm.
Yeah.
Pool will need to be wrapped up so that way his mark doesn't show.
Alright. What's the plan?
We're retreating.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
but-
far?
Going where?
Let me think about this out of character.
Okay.
Because I got to piece together Mooney's new perspective on the Mytharians. Because before, she was very friendly. She believed in them, she'd follow them. And after Shickletown and her tribe, she's not so much. She knows that she's traveling with the exact types of people that they would want to hunt down and kill.
They said they were hunting Mytharian traders, but I don't know of any of those.
Especially
And
up here in the
Mooney-
mountains.
Yeah, but there's a
Mooney
possibility
didn't
that-
believe him when he said that. She thinks that it's an excuse for what they did in Shickletown. They're doing something up here too. That's what they're not supposed to be doing.
Oh, that's
Let's see. And I think Mooney would also believe that they are on the right trail of where they're supposed to go, where the Yeti sent them. So I think Mooney would actually argue to make a stand. I think that's what she'd do. Okay.
Perhaps
I'm ready
look
to
for
go
another
back in
point of
character,
entry.
you guys. Oh, sorry, what'd you say, Void?
Yeah. No, I could see that where Mooney would be like, okay, well that side didn't work. Let's look at for another point of entry.
Well, in that case, why not ambush them on the road while they're searching? It's better to hit them here
Because
than out on the wall.
If we ambush them, then some certain deity is going to get upset that we're messing with the misguided children, and that's some nonsense that some of us don't want to deal with.
as long as we don't kill.
See, you say that, but I don't think they're going to exactly be as courteous to us.
And didn't he say we have to do things with like honor and stuff, and we can't be sneaky and like steal stuff and things? So
No,
like,
that's
ambushing falls
for
into that
the.
category.
I kind of have an
That's for
issue
the,
with that. That's
That
like
is
half
true.
my-
Ambushing is.
It's not really
Very well.
honorable to, attack someone when their pants are down. Metaphorically.
You were right, brother.
I think maybe it's best if we hunker down.
I
a
think
little
we're
while.
at where we're supposed to be at, and I think they're guarding something, which is what we're looking for. I also think they're doing stuff to people they shouldn't be doing.
Mm.
You too. When you were scouting, how many did you see? You get a count?
3 sword, 1 eye.
But there's definitely
Was
more
that all?
along the wall. No, there's
No,
way
there's
more
got to
on
be
that wall.
more.
What'd you see along the wall? They got any, machines of war, that type of stuff, crossbows, trebuchets?
Uncertain.
Didn't
Obscured.
get a chance to really look because as soon as we stepped through the first time, they got alerted, so we had to hide.
Would it not have been better for Coffee to go in alone? To fly?
Well, that's has-beens. We'll talk about that later.
That is true.
Coffee, you think you can go around the side? Maybe get a better look? They're going to be on higher alert, though.
I can try to hunt and look.
Mooney's gonna look at Cool.
I mean,
We gotta talk about something cool. How you always shirtless and stuff? Well, your black hand, those Matherians, they see that, you're gonna be dead. And all of us are gonna be dead with you. Can you cover that up?
You're asking me to cover the mark of my tribe.
I'm asking you
Trust
to
me.
keep us alive.
I understand your annoyance with this, but even I have to cover my own face.
We'll fight the Matherians if we have to, but we gotta know what we're getting into before we do.
He'll squint his eyes at Mooney. I do this
proficient
for
for
her,
a fight.
and he'll give me a shirt.
Mooney will take out one
Here,
of the
you can
pelts
have
that
one
she
of
has.
mine.
Would
Too
not
small.
fit at all. She'll take out one
See,
of the.
for you, it's a crop top, so it just covers the top part, and your guts
It's like
spill
from
out,
Archer,
your
which is like
abs.
got dick. Yeah. Mooney will take out one of the pelts that she has.
Here you go.
Begrudgingly put it on.
Okay, now I think the group of us, we keep slowly making our way down. We stick to the story, treasure hunters, because that is true. And if they come after us, we don't know nothing about no magic, okay?
They're going to
Hey.
check us for magic, though. I don't think we'd be able to avoid that.
Duke, that's on you. You're a paladin now. You gotta be able to. Oh, I don't know what that right is. You gotta be able to make them think that that's just from you, okay?
I see.
You gotta pretend you're a Matherian.
Not let them see the sigil of glory. They won't see it as friendly. They will see it as enemy. Do you understand, Took?
Yes, I understand.
I mean, it kind of looks like a sword, so they might think it's the sword of Matheria.
They're gonna ask you for your rank and all that, Took, so you have that ready. You
I
remember
don't
that,
know any of that.
You remember that captain we met back up,
Was it Downfrown? What was the name of the city or the town? Downfrown.
The
Am I thinking-
drunken witness.
The drunken
Yeah.
witness in there.
Yeah, the
Where we
town.
met John something.
Jeff Hope.
Jeff Hope.
Jeff Hope.
Jeff Hope. There we go.
you say you're Jeff Hope, okay? And you tell his story.
But
What?
we're different colored skin.
They ain't gonna know that. You just gotta have some of the basic facts right.
Well, assuming none of them were friends with Jeff.
But you could also say that you are a paladin of Matheria, trying to make sure that these treasure hunters don't defile any holy ruins. Keep us in line.
Okay, but they already spoken with us and told them they're treasure hunters. They'll
Yes.
We
But he's
can't.
a paladin.
I can't be pretending to be a Mytharian if we just
Okay.
told them that we were treasure hunters.
Brilliant.
Well,
Yeah.
they
So
didn't
that
ask
makes things
about any of
simpler.
that.
Good. Then
It's if they
mercenaries
ask
it
us
is.
more questions. I think we keep up the pretense until we can't no more, and then we fight. But I try to avoid killing Mytharians if we can, okay?
Except
I think we gotta do that anyways.
Despise the fact
Except if I
that this is
pretend to
being
be
asked
one.
of me.
they're just gonna ask why I didn't offer my aid.
We did.
We
You
did.
turned us away.
I meant me specifically.
I mean,
Well, I would
the
worry
group
about
offered
that
and they
too.
denied it. Just say that.
I think
That
you
is
come
true.
at them with the best defense is a good offense. You ask them what they're hiding up here. It's pretty clear they're hiding something.
Okay.
But that's only if we get confronted, alright? We're wasting time, Coffee. You go on up. It'll be real obvious to see. We're gonna just keep trudging down this mountain, okay?
So how long we're gonna go before we go back up towards the wall?
I'm gonna let you
Couple
know
hours.
this now. If you lot walk off too far and I can't find you, I'm going to be in trouble.
right. She
I mean, we
doesn't-
have a boat. It's pretty easy to find us.
right, but she's not a survivalist.
She can go up and see a
Okay.
boat.
You know
Mooney will
what?
light a torch. Actually, she won't light it. She'll just hold it out.
I'm gonna light this when we get moving further down, okay? You'll be able to see it.
Could I have the spyglass?
Oh yeah, here, take it.
Thank you. Worst case scenario, I perch somewhere nearby, collect some notes, and do it that way.
Yeah. I know you
Keep
can do
it
it,
track.
Coffee.
I'm gonna try to put on my old face in case they do find me.
They
I
won't.
mean, worst case, if they start a scuffle with us, it'll be a good distraction.
Yep. If an hour passes and we don't see you, we're gonna rush in, okay? We ain't gonna leave you behind.
I'm still under the impression that if I have to deal with them as soon as they see me, they will know what I am, and I'm gonna have to deal with that argument.
They ain't gonna kill you on sight. They try to do some sort of trial. So you just waste time till an hour passes.
I think your
to be fair,
experience with
that's not
Betharians
how
and my
they've,
experience with Betharians have been drastically different. But yes, I can appreciate and hope that they will not be bloodthirsty monsters, which they are, in my opinion. But sure, I will attempt to be good about this.
I feel like we should have Coffee's aid to hide us until their search is over.
I agree with
And-
Took. I think she should just stay here until the Mytharians leave back to their wall, and then she can go scout again alone. I think any deception we try to do with the Mytharians will fail and will result in a conflict.
So you wanna hole up?
Yeah.
Aye.
And how long we gonna hole up? They ain't gonna
I-
relax that guard for at least a week.
That is
Oh.
true. But at least their
To hell with
searches
that.
are gonna be are going to get past. So we'd essentially be behind their
It's
You
nightfall,
know.
isn't it?
The snow will cover the tracks eventually. They will lose the trail.
that is that's- I'd say maybe
Okay.
wait about
I can
Hmm.
endeavor to do so in the morning.
What a day,
Because
you
I
think?
could use the natural light. I'm not like Holden, I can't see in the dark very well. Fog, yes. Dark, no. We could use that to our advantage.
Hey,
Get a good meal. Keep an eye out.
Arcadum, what day is it what is it the morning, afternoon, or like evening?
The cusp of dark.
Okay.
The sun's going
Then we could-
down.
Then we
evening.
could essentially if they caught us with our tents up, we could say, oh hey, well, it's nighttime, we're gonna sleep, and then
We're hunkering
go on our
down.
way.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's if they caught it. So we can still have that excuse, I guess you could say. And then if they check me for magic, guess I'll have to think of something. But I don't think.
Well, you're treasure hunters. It's treasure that you've acquired. Ta-da!
I don't
None
think
of their business.
Cool nor you, Sophia, would need to. Would have to be here though. In case.
I can
You could-
suppress mine. Don't worry about me.
I think it's a
Hey.
bad idea to just lay around and wait for a bunch of Mytharian hunters to find us.
I agree.
We need to have the advantage. There's way more of them than us. I know that. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Well,
Then what do you suggest?
Holden,
I
Do you
think
wanna
we
be a
need
backpack?
somebody to figure out what their numbers are. If you don't want to do it, Coffee, that's okay. I can do it. I know this.
I don't have dark vision. That's the only thing that I'm worried
I
about.
don't either. But I know battle.
Mm-hmm.
Then in that case,
I
Coffee.
can take Holden with me, and
No.
Holden can ride on my
They got
back.
lights
No.
everywhere, Coffee. You don't need none of that.
I
You'll
mean-
see them.
Coffee
I mean,
can
I'd have
fly.
to strip down for you to be able to do that.
Then you
Yes.
don't leave tracks while you're flying. They're not going to be able to see you.
Well, through normal means. They're Mytharians, Duke.
Yes, however, she flies high enough. And then
I
gets.
mean, look, I don't know
uh,
what the range of their magic detection stuff is.
As long as she's not casting anything, she should be fine.
I cast invisibility on myself now. Use
What?
the spyglass. And
Don't cast
pursue-
anything.
I
The
am
fog will
conveying
cover you.
my.
She won't be able to see, that's the point.
It's the
The fog
darkness.
can cover her, but she can't see anything.
I
not
can
doing
see through the
anything till
fog,
morning.
Holden. It's the darkness I can't see through.
They
That's
had
the
lights
thing that's-
everywhere. I don't know why you're worried about it.
Okay. I could just peep in, see what I can find, come back.
Yes. Just
Perfect.
don't.
I understand where you're coming
Use
from and thinking not to use magic, but I'm under the impression that if I cast invisibility and I fly about, collect information, come back, that would be the safest play.
No, it will not. It's going to be dangerous. They're going to be able to sense your magic. They will have the means. If they can detect Zool's magic, his
Oh, Zul's
posture
not here.
without
We
even.
left him in the Demon Waste.
Oh, I meant Zool's son. Cool. If he was able to cast magic without any exposure, and yet their alarms still trigger, then they will be able to detect your exposure, your magic. It's a lot more dangerous if you cast that. How about it just try it out? Go in without casting, just
I will do everything I can to uphold the promise that you lot made with glory. But if I do have to fight and defend myself, he can be upset with me.
then I'll
I
just
mean, as
stop
long as
you.
they strike first, technically you're not breaking his rules. At least I don't think so.
It's all fun and games until you realize that's only one strike to break my ribs. I will endeavor to go in playing out.
I still don't like it.
I don't like it either, but alas, in this wonderful world, one must push on.
All right, what's it gonna be?
I have a spyglass, I have
Mhm.
flight,
Mhm.
and I have high stealth. I'm going to be using these skills to try to flit about as carefully as I can to get numbers on the guards and see if there's anything weird or suspicious that might pertain to the horn.
You got it. Stealth check.
That is not good. I don't like that.
What's the bonus you have from
It's
Cool.
just a +5 when it's just her.
Oh, okay.
So just
Yeah,
take my
so-
inspiration and reroll that.
I don't know if I still have any. That's why I was gonna hunt for that. Okay. Just put that there. Not better.
21. Better than none.
Do you want me to use my inspiration? Because it,
No. I
it's
might
below
need to
10.
get the fuck out.
It is below 10. And we've rolled below 10 twice, so the chances of getting a higher than a 10, I think, is better.
That's some gambler fallacy.
I was saying, that's not how that works, my friend.
But
We've already.
Someone's
we've
been
already
playing
used
some gotcha
two.
games.
It's harder to roll low numbers. Don't worry.
We've already used 2 inspirations on this.
you might need it for a save.
Sure.
Like I said, yeah, might need to get the
Okay.
fuck out.
Alright, alright.
Appreciate it though. All right.
Another 21.
21
All right,
good
let's do
boss
this.
or nah? Okay.
All right. What's your height? What's your elevation?
Let's see. How tall is the buildings? I'm gonna want to be over them.
Wall's tall. It's about 60 feet. You go that high up, you're not seeing anything on the ground from the fog. Or, well, I guess you can see through the fog, but it's the darkness that's
say.
the problem. So, okay, that's fine. Yeah, and
Let
that's
me
60 feet high.
have Yeah. Let me have 70, and I'll just try to be good sneaky. That way, if I have to drop, I'll drop quick.
All right.
Elevating up to 70. 720. Jesus.
I'd like to leave Earth's atmosphere.
I would like to leave Earth's atmosphere. I'm using my super awesome spyglass that.
I
My
fly
buddy gave
into
me.
the astral sea.
Yep.
Okay. When you get to that point, you can see some more of the Metharians investigating the area. You see these these people. They got 3 of these now.
So 3 eyes at the tower. They really are paranoid. I can't fault them for that. I imagine the Yetis haven't been kind. Go here.
You see that this goes into the wall and is closed by a massive door. There is a parapet tower here with a burning brazier. You'll have to go another 10 feet up if you want to check it out to get up and over the wall.
Okay. I'll go to 75 to use the wall as cover to peep.
Okay.
Very little.
Alright, you see this individual up here. You will see that they have a crossbow leaning against them, or leaning against the wall, and an halberd as well. You can see that several torches are laying upon the wall's parapets but are unlit, and they seem to be looking down as if waiting for something.
Bad day to not have sleep on my repertoire. I will be gliding over here, still being cautious. Pausing to keep peeping. Is he the only one up here?
Seems to be.
All right. Anything up in here, boss? Anything
On the
I
other
can see
side,
below?
on the other side, you can see an open valley, and then what appears to be a road in the center here that leads further to the north. And in the backdrop, about half a mile away, you can see what appears to be the makings of a fortress built into the mountainside. From this distance, you're able to see the the design, the esoteric design and decor of the outer etchings of the stone fortress to be that of dwarvish stylings. You can see a pair of dwarvish statues, their hands held high with a hammer above their head.
Do they have any strange symbols or anything I might find familiar?
Nothing you can see from this distance.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Here. All right. I imagine this drops off to the 60.
Yep.
Copy that. We'll proceed to drop to the 70. Let's see. Do I see anyone on this bridge?
You're muted, buddy. Oh my god!
Sorry.
You're muted, buddy.
You see the following. You see several individual Metharians wielding dual blades, some of them wielding the symbol of the shield, and you also see that there is a halfling amongst them. The halfling carries themselves with a sense of authority, as you see this individual.
Oh, what a cutie.
Alright.
Myrmidons. It is as I feared. It is a bloody garrison, and alright. The lip of this is how tall? 60?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Alright. Floating to 55, following the same methodology. Using the walls as cover. Oh, come on, dear. I'm gonna need you to update. Come on. There we go. Following along the walls. Keeping a sharp eye out. Right. And here. 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 Glide over to here. And then making sure I fall in line with the, for want of better term, prongs of the wall.
The parapet, yeah.
The parapet prongs go back up to 75 mark to utilize them as cover. And to see if there is one or more individuals. There's another one.
Yep, he's there with the crossbow.
Does this one also have a halberd?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And peeping over to this side. Is it the same thing with the large door?
Yep, it goes into the mountain.
Okay. Just over into the mountain. And am I close enough now to make out if those dwarves have any identifying markers upon their person?
They're half a mile away from the...
Okay, and if I use the spyglass?
Were the statues like here, Arcadum?
Hmm?
I'm picturing those dwarven statues. Were they like here?
Yeah. On the other side of the valley.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, so there's a valley.
Yeah,
and
there's
then
a
the
whole
statue-
valley. It's another map.
Oh, okay.
It's a whole nother map, so I couldn't use the spyglass to find identifying markers?
Well, it's too dark.
It's too dark. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the statues aren't illuminated.
Understood. Oh. I feel like I'm playing Minesweeper the wrong way. Okay. So we're gonna go here. We are going to try to be the stealthiest doodle that we can. We're down to 55. And I'm going to try to frame close enough. These are still fairly shallow brambles, yes?
What do you mean?
So they're not like large trees that I can use for tremendous amounts of cover.
No,
if I do use
they're
them
low
as
to the
cover,
ground.
it'd have to be, yeah, prone or.
They're more like
yeah.
bushes.
Mhm. Let's do the prepare check. So I'll have to. She's gonna have to be low. To 20. If I have to do a short drop, it won't be the most terrible thing in the world. Try to maintain that stealth, keeping an eye to make sure I don't disturb the arbalist. See if I can spot anyone else. Any more eyes or swords?
When you get up to this point, you can see that there is another campfire here.
Mm-hmm.
And around it, you will see
For Vanguard. South of Wall. Got it. Alright. Try to meander over here. Anything down here?
you don't see anything here. Just the ruins of a larger tower.
I have so much cover. One close. Let's play it safe and hug the walls. Alright, go here. Anyone on this side?
No.
Proceeds to follow same suit as before, hugging the walls, keeping an eye out for any bodies, any people, any movement.
You see evidence that there was a few battles here. Arrows embedded in the ground, shattered shields, and broken gear, but nothing else.
Wonder whose pick they were fighting. I see usurpers, but surely it's not infighting.
When you get to there, you will see that there is a gate underneath here.
That's a huge gate. Okay. Huh. It's just like the dunes in Majatal. They said it'll be like going to the spine. They said go to Gorvanas. They said they would be fine. They said. Okay. First off, you don't have message. Second off, no. Not right now.
Are you talking to yourself?
Cool texted. I dare you to shout at the gate. It's just like, first off, you don't
It was an out of character comment. You heard nothing.
Respond to it out of character. Listen here, you little shit. Alright. I am going to try to keep calm.
These are about here, and this is about here. By the time you come back around.
I wonder if they're gonna begin tracking us. I don't know. Would she be able to hear them talking to themselves from all the way over here?
No. Or rather, I should say, you don't hear them talking.
Leave this be. That area is going to have a higher chance of being likely empty or having more of these lovely goofballs. I'll dip out from here and try to follow the footprints back to these guys. That okay, boss?
Is what okay?
I'm just gonna dip, not
Yeah,
bother
that's
harassing
fine.
him, and just follow
That's
the
fine,
suits
yeah.
back to. Okay.
Alright, eventually you follow the trail of where you suspected your companions to go into. Mooney, you light the torch, right? As was agreed.
Yeah, she would have a torch and be following the trail. Slowly but surely down the mountain.
Eventually, you happen upon your party and fly down to interact with them. Go ahead.
I wish I had stickier fingers.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Why?
Winnie will give a relief smile.
I know you could
Glad
help
you're
with
safe.
that.
I wish I had stickier fingers. I really wish I do.
I knew you could do it. What you see?
So pretty, and yet I can't use it. Okay, so, here. She'll just begin, playing around with the snow in the mug to make like a mini model of everything, and then she'll put like pebbles and bits, including the shinies that she found earlier when she totally wasn't paying attention, and use them to mark where the people are. I don't know if they have a pattern of checking the perimeter, but so far we have 3 eyes, we have 2 arbalists, 1 at each pulpit. There's a massive door here, and then, let's see, we have this halfling. They had a sort of confidence. I wanted to chalk it up to, you know, like how Holden is confident, but I've been... I don't know if that's their leader or just a very confident individual that works with them, but there's one there. 2 shields, 4 myrmidons. Let's see. I got that. Yes, okay. And then we have 4 vanguard down here with the campfire south of the wall. The battle evidence was right here in front of the huge gate, which corresponds with what they were saying earlier when they were fighting people, it being an active place. But when I was here behind the pulpits, I did note that there were dwarven statues about like half mile in behind the gate. I couldn't make out what else they had other than it looked like a hammer in their hands. Other than that, I'm not 100% certain elsewhere. There weren't any bodies in the battle evidence. There was arrow bits and the like, but I don't know if they're fighting humanoids or something else.
You see any blood?
Blood, arrowheads, broken equipment.
Yeah, something living then. Baldrum, you know about any dwarf statues here? It sounds kind of like what we're looking for.
I would have to see the statue to be certain.
I couldn't make out anything. We would have to go during the day.
So are we going through them, or are we going to try to go around this wall?
Good job,
Let's see.
Coffee.
Thanks. That's part of the worry that I have, though, is if it's active, I don't know if they'll let us in. And if we try to go around them, it's gonna just lead to complications if we try to get out.
I think the better question is, would you want to risk going around in the daylight, Coffee? Because we could, sit out here for a couple days if you wanted to. They have a
That's
phrase
part
for
of
that, they'll look at it regularly, schedules and all that.
Yes, but... Well, if it's still as foggy as it is now, the fog will blind them likely, and I could still get away with not having to be invisible, more or less. But the sun burns away the fog.
Are we at like the kind of early evening now? Like sun's down fully, Arcadum? Couple hours has passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
She'll leave
will-
her torch lit and look down at the map on the ground. The rough sketch.
Well, looks like there's about, 12, 15 of them. And they're
Right.
guarding something that's real obvious. This is defenses. So whatever is... I mean, dwarves usually put statues next to doors, right?
Hey,
So whatever
mean-
they're guarding is something... fancy.
well, they probably don't want us to enter that fortress, whatever it is.
Well, of course not. That's something else.
There are two
How we get
big
through them, that's a different
doors.
discussion. I think we all agree they're guarding something.
She'll look around.
Yeah.
I just wonder if it's actually what we're looking for. I mean, if it's dwarven stuff, does that horn look dwarven that the Yetis told us to bring here, or is it something else?
Yes, that's another
And
question.
I don't really recognize the markings on it, and I've seen a bit of dwarvish stuff, but I mean, Baldrum would know better than I.
I looked at it back in Schickletown, and it had the mark of the broken horn. It definitely is not dwarven make. It is old human.
Then
Weren't you
maybe it went
saying it
wrong.
was from Oh, sorry, Took, you go ahead.
Oh, what Baldwin said, if it's human, we can know. Then
You're
maybe
breaking up
we're
to
at the
us.
wrong place.
We could be.
Mhm.
I don't know, I just got the intuition we're at the right place. Boulder, weren't you saying this horn is from,
The broken horn.
it's from the city before the Matherians, Mornhow and all that? Isn't that what you was saying?
It's north of the Pale City. It's some old fortress.
Well, I mean, that's
Then
what
why
this
would they
is.
have us come here then?
Oh, this is north of Mornhow, not the Pale City. The Pale City is over there.
A fortress is a fortress. The question is Dwarven Fortress anything like the Broken Horn? I can't say I've ever been there myself.
Oh, any case, I think it's best if we have someone look out.
I'm sorry, Tuke, what'd you say? Your mouth stopped making words in the middle of that.
Should we not have someone on the lookout?
Oh, well, yeah, of course. We ain't all gonna go to sleep or nothing. That'd be silly.
Okay.
I do, brother. You remember when you dealt with that? When we went to the Lonely Inn to save Elrond?
Yes.
Yeah, I still have this document in my pocket, in my bag.
Document.
Rad. It's
that fancy writ thing or whatever that we got from.
Right.
What was their name? I don't remember.
Well, I don't know.
Something like that.
Chandis?
Oh yeah, Chandis, not Chandik.
Oh.
Well, it's possible. With this writ, we could gain access if you want to pose as Matharians, or at least as serving Matharian interests.
I mean, didn't we already kind of blow that opportunity when we said we weren't that, and we were just... It'd be kind of weird if we told them we were treasure hunters, left, and then came back and said, we're Matharians.
Well, they haven't seen Cool or Miss Coffee. They might be.
But they are also the most likely to draw attention from them.
Hey, but Coffee has a way with words.
Can I?
That's true.
What's that document say?
Yeah. Can I have a look at that document?
He hands it over.
Cute.
I mean, it basically was just like, we're working in the interest of the church and something, blah, blah.
Minnie looks at it in Tuke's hands, but she still doesn't know how to read.
What's it say, Tuke?
Hey, Arcadum, what does it say?
What, the document?
Yeah, the Matharian encampment document.
It gives expressed permission to the holder of this writ to enter and leave the Matharian encampment under the order of... God, let's see. Of Sub-Proctor Chandis.
Chand.
Yeah.
Does it say anything else, or a name, or the name of the...
No.
Okay.
It's purposefully vague.
That's why we were able to use it before, to go try and see what was going on with Elrond.
Oh, so we can actually use this. Although it would definitely be strange if... Alright.
It's a good idea. I feel really confused about attacking Matharians, but you know, the tools to use.
She'll point towards Cool and Coffee.
They ain't seen you before, that's true. Maybe you could, you know, in case they don't believe us, you'd at least have some sort of advantage coming in.
With the document.
You mean for one of them to have this?
No. I mean, the group of us, which they've seen before, though we're gonna have to think of a reason why we didn't show it to them when we first saw them.
We could say we met them when we were going down the mountain and asked them to help us out, see if they could get us past.
Oh, yeah, so maybe help them get back up the mountain since we just came from there.
I think I can think of something.
We can't go around. We can't just go around this and go to the dwarf thing, right? Or can we?
Not unless you want to tunnel through the mountain, which will take us, like a year.
Well,
I mean, it might take you that long. I could do it in a week.
Doors on either side. See how it looks like a giant bridge? On either side of these, there are doors into the mountain.
I'm going to make a perception check for Tuke to keep an eye on if anyone follow or group.
What you looking for?
Matharian.
Are we being followed?
Not as far as you can see.
Okay. Do you think we should cover that light?
But no, they seem to believe us. I think it makes sense. They're probably watching us. They've been watching us the whole time, going steadily down the mountain, just like we said we was.
That is okay. You're right.
I mean, if that's the case, that would mean our plan wouldn't work, though. Because if they are watching us, then they know we didn't just run into these people. They came with us.
I think maybe you could say something about if we're gonna go talk to them and try this plan, you know, the light of day and all that, be like... Because coming at dusk does kind of seem like when people would attack normally, you know. But coming in broad daylight, well, that's usually more polite.
Hey.
Otherwise, she'll look at her stonecutter's kit. How much of a mountain could Mooney dig through with 10 charges of a Masterwork stonecutter's kit?
And a Holden.
Through a mountain?
Yeah, if they could go around, dig their way, like Deep Rock Galactic, dig their way around the gate and get to the valley.
Even if I was being super fucking, like, giving months. Like, it would take so long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
So,
that is
not
Dig
doing that
through
one.
the wall and run. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Why don't we just cast Levitate on the boat and just fly over the fort?
So you say that.
Because there's a weight limit. I think we figured that out one time.
They'll also sense the magic and see the floating boat.
It was a joke. I just wanted a magic carpet ride.
No, I know,
Wait.
but that didn't stop me from looking, okay?
Does someone have climber's kit?
Yeah, Mooney does.
Oh, then we just climb over the mountain.
That's true.
I can levitate a target
Can
that
go
weighs
around.
up to 500 pounds.
How high up are these mountains, Arcadum?
how high up the mountains?
Yeah, if they were to climb up with climber's kit.
Hundreds of feet.
Okay.
It'll be very dangerous for Jax, and you'll lose your boat, most likely.
That is
Brown.
true.
Oh yeah.
We would have to
Jax
leave the
can't
boat behind.
climb.
Never
I
mind.
He doesn't
fear
have
that
thumbs.
This, like grief, it only has one solution, and it is to go through it. We have no quarrels with the Mytharians. We're here to investigate.
Yeah, why don't we try again when the sun's up?
Are we going to propose the encampment document, or just be frank with them and try again?
I mean, I think y'all can try that, but I think we need to be prepared to do something. Look, I might not be the brightest, candle in the shop, but that's a fortress, and they have people garrisoned on the walls. Any kind of
Yes.
frontal thing we try to do will end badly for us. If they decide they don't like our story after seeing us once, which is a high probability, knowing what I know about dealing with churchies.
Yeah.
Then I
Arcadum,
Yeah, what's
can
up?
you say the name again? Chandis, but it's like just a Proctor Chandis or something else?
Sub
Proctor
Proctor Chandis.
Sub Proctor.
Yeah, it was the temporary promotion that he... Well, not promotion. Well, I guess promotion. Promotion that he got
Okay.
before, he went... Woo.
Wait, is that the same person we killed?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'd have
say,
to, if we
remembering
use
my
this
imprints.
document, I would have to pretend to be Chandler.
No.
No, it was signed by him saying that we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Correct.
Well,
Oh.
that's not what it actually says. Is that you can enter a Mytharian controlled area by his order. But that doesn't mean... How can I explain this?
We don't have any privilege. We can go to places we are
So,
allowed,
here's
but
the
if they're in
problem.
like a military...
If you go in there and present the writ, and they don't recognize the person that signed it, you see what I mean?
That's true.
Mhm.
Like, how well known do you think he is, right? That's why that writ
Especially
only
after
works
a year or two.
That's why that writ only works in areas that are around it, right? Because those are the people that
Yeah.
know who those people are.
Oh.
Like the Broken Oaks.
Yeah. You're in a completely different part
The
of the
other
continent.
side of the continent.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
a completely different place.
Yeah.
But out of character, he was in this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is that
Where'd these people
relevant? That's not relevant.
Yeah, in this area
It's not
2 years
relevant.
ago.
Out of character, and that's where you stop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see a way in, unless if we force our way in. But I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be good.
I mean, I say you shoot your shot and try and see it, but I think we need to have a plan B and have people waiting in the wing or something. Like, if we need to, I can take my armor off and Coffee can dive bomb me into the top, and I can just take out anyone that would be giving Overwatch, but...
There's 2 of them, and they are very far apart, my dear.
Well, that's what I mean. If you said that there's one here, and you said they were in these little things, so
Yes.
I'm pretty
they're
sure those walls are
obelisk.
taller than me.
They are, dear. They are about 7.
So I can break one's ankles, and the other one can't do shit about it.
This is true. They are currently by themselves, but it doesn't mean that, more won't join them.
Actually, that's
They're armed
another
with
thing. Now that you say
halberds
that,
and crossbows.
How about we
I
just
mean-
ask how long they're gonna be here?
we could try. But there also might be more of them. You said there were doors into the mountain, so we don't even know if that's their full
Okay.
force. Now that I think
I think-
about it.
Make me some martial checks.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any way around it?
So, they're not going to leave anytime soon. The reason that they are here is because they are at war. As was explained to you, this is an active battlefield. You are currently in the King's Rest Mountains as they are attempting to fight for Mornhow, which is the current civil war that is happening right now.
Can you
Yeah,
show us
but-
the world map
Sure.
so I can understand how close
Mhm.
we are to?
Yeah, Mooney didn't believe that story.
Let me zoom out.
That's why.
Okay, so we're over here.
So, Mornhow is here, and you are here on the edge of the King's Rest Mountains.
Okay.
And there's currently a battle going on for Mornhow.
And then what was going on inside the Pale City when they went up the middle here? Is that also a civil war?
That was aberrations.
Well, that is... So, this is an actual political civil war. This is the entire city is in chaos. And people are trying to figure out what's happening.
Okay. And what are the 2 sides fighting in Mornhow?
They are the Usurper King, which is what he's been called by the Netherians. He is the captain of the guard made regent by the actions of the heroes that found the King's Sword. And the other is the natural-born son of the previous king, the prince, who is backed by the Netherians and who is a convert to the Netherian faith. They are currently fighting for rulership of Mornhow. And there has also been rumors that the Brass Baron is approaching from the west. I believe that this party does not have intricate knowledge of that. So
No.
We do not.
Correct.
Heck, we've been pretty much under a rock.
So is the implication then that maybe there's a way into Mornhow through these mountains? I'm trying to figure out why is
Yeah.
there a battlefield up here?
there is.
At the forward base,
There's
to not
old-
use the
there's-
roads.
There's paths to take through the mountains that can get
Okay.
them behind them. So the entire front line of the prince's forces are in these mountains. You're just in the back end.
Oh, okay. So it's not just in the city.
They're fighting on this side, and the Usurper King is already in Mournhouse. They're fighting to try and take it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're in the one true prince. We're in the prince's army area.
Mm-hmm. Where his troops are marshaled.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah, I don't think we can even complete the side quest right now.
I think more specifically it is the Metharians that are allied with the prince's troops. Because there are separate factions here, but yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Remind me, what did the Yetis tell us about this horn? Let me scroll up.
You have to
We're
go to a
supposed
specific
to
spot.
blow it in
and
a
blow
certain
it.
spot.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pikaka would come.
The chief Yeti trades with them a giant horn and a marlin fish.
We take good
I mean,
notes.
we could just blow the horn in front of the gate and see if it falls down. Huh.
I mean, true, but also usually horns kind of mean war stuff, and that would probably just make them matter.
Yes, that is also true.
Yeah, I honestly don't see a way in. Do you guys have any
Not
idea?
with that bloodshed. Or climbing over the... What? The mountain? The wall?
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for Jack. Of course, we could always do the side quest later when the war is ended.
That's... Ooh, wars last, like, a long time. It's not like it's going to end in a week.
No, I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what we're
Or
gonna
3
be doing
months.
is gonna take a long time too.
No, if we don't do this now, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in the IRL.
We came
thing.
all this way
Yeah.
just to turn back. Because some uppity paladin is afraid of a little bloodshed.
Well, no, it's not just bloodshed. There's a lot of. We're most likely gonna pretty much die.
I mean, I doubt it.
Okay.
The only way I see through is social.
Yeah.
So now that I understand who these people are and what they want, what can we offer them that they want?
I
That
don't know, unless we have information on, like, people they're at war with, I doubt anything. That's why showing up a
could-
second time would be strange if they're on edge because of a war.
we could
Yeah, the
also tell them
information.
about the demon issues down south.
Hey,
Oh, that's true.
we could tell them what we found
I
in the
don't
demon
think
waste.
that's
So-
a good idea, because they'd think we're trying to detract them from their station and war.
No,
No,
it's
it's
just
wartime.
information to pass down to their proctors.
Well, that's also true, but that could be a bargaining chip of we have information that may prove to try to keep
But
everyone.
how does that help them? They're fighting a war for Mornhow, not a war to push
For
demons back into the
demon
wastes.
Yes, you have a point.
They could use it to their advantage. I think
Just-
if we want to keep with this side quest, I think we build a social story. I think we spend several days exploring the mountains because maybe there is the possibility we're in the wrong place.
True.
And that also adds feasibility to our story. So we go and explore the mountains, see if we can find where else a secret old fort is. Blow a horn.
We must look for Yeti sign.
Assuming we don't find anything, we would then come back. And I think that's a great intro to why are we back after several days. It's, well, we've explored the area. We do believe this is the place that is linked to what we're looking for. And then I think we set about what do they need, like how do we trade? Because if they're going to allow us access, that's access to information about why this is such a strategic position. So there's a degree of trust that would have to be built there and why they would trust us with that. So what can we offer them that's worth the trust to a bunch of mercenaries, essentially? And that
But
would
if-
be information that could tilt the Civil War in their favor.
If we're gone for days, then and because they haven't met Coffee or I, we could then use the writ saying y'all just ran into us.
We can't
And-
use the writ.
Why?
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, because you're not
That's
gonna.
true. It's more of a local bandage than something that we can use.
We need to
Also,
build
it's
trust,
old.
and the
Mhm.
risk is not worth the reward of trying to use that.
Hey, it's too old. We're more likely going to gain passage through selling information about the demon wastes and Zyracos than anything else.
Now we could say we're like ruins delvers, and we could like try and tell them we're into dwarven stuff, and show them this.
I don't think so. I think we stick to trading information because they want to put their prince on the throne.
What information do we have?
Nothing for now, but if we explore the mountains to see if there is any other way or some information we can.
I think that's what we figure out. That's what we go get.
Yeah.
What is information that would be valuable to these guys?
All right, let's do that then.
Hey,
Okay, I think
works for
step
me.
1, we'll just look around the mountains for... How long will it take us to generally explore the area? Arcadum, a week?
How big of an area do you mean?
So trying to stay out of the army's way, like we don't want to be stomping all over there where they're trying to hold places. We know we're supposed to be in King's Rest Mountains. Is King's Rest Mountains just this area, or is it this whole thing?
It's this whole mountain range.
Okay, so all the way. Is it anything here that goes to the Demon Waste?
Oh, this is the Silent Faces, and there are paths that move through here that do go to the Demon Waste, but that's a completely different mountain range.
So our mountain range is... Okay, this one. Oh, excuse me.
I mean,
You
we
think
could
that
try
tram
these
might
three
go
mountains.
under? Do you think the tram might go under Mornhell?
I think it's a very good idea, and I think that's part of the information we can cook up.
That is
Yes, that's very
information.
true.
Because those are
Something to be
dwarven
wary of.
statues, and there is... You know it, Gaz. There's the 5 dwarven cities.
Of course. Hey,
You know, above board. Not that I'm
Oh yeah,
trying to think
I've
of
been
it.
totally above board this whole time.
Yeah.
I tried to stay in character.
Because the horn is from the Broken Horn, and that place is connected with the Pale City.
Mhm.
What if this horn that we have is some sort of a weapon to be used near the castle? And once it's
castle?
blown, some sort of creature would come in and just start destroying stuff.
Well, that's why I said just blow it at the wall, but I don't know.
And also, I don't know if it does that, but if we tell them it does that, they'll just try and take the horn from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
Kind of
Huh.
like it.
what if Coffee flew to the top of the mountain and then blew it and caused an avalanche to snow them out?
That
I
sounds
think-
First off, that is mean.
I think what we do is we kind of go to the base of the general mountain range. And how far can we cover in a week while looking up at the mountains? And just like we saw a wall up here, generally looking for landmarks as we walk along the base of the mountain range.
I think that
I
might be a better
mean,
bet.
if you're gonna walk around it and everything, that's gonna be weeks. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
these are big mountains.
yeah,
Okay.
didn't the Yeti say it was like around here?
Yes.
Oh, so if we... Okay. Because we don't
I
have
don't
that much
remember.
time either.
I don't remember what the Yeti said.
They pointed in this like general area.
I just remember them drawing mountains, not like a big castle, city, and mountain. So I assume it's in this area.
Yeah. If it
And I
goes,
think we just kind of trudge around the local area for a couple of days and look for any other landmarks and expect to see none.
Let's look for more Yetis and ask them.
Okay, so you're gonna
Wait,
explore.
who the hell is Slade?
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
for a couple of days.
What the fudge? Why are there people in here that aren't supposed to be in here?
Don't worry
Don't
about
bark
it.
at
Just
them.
Focus.
They shouldn't be here.
Where are they?
Just focus. Ignore them.
I'm not in their games. Messing with their stuff.
Anyway,
Just saying. Get out.
All right, make me some survival checks then.
Okay. Are you giving me advantage, Daz?
Yeah.
Damn. I don't see any notification that I spent mine from episode 3. So if you want, you could take it. Fine.
Alright, there might be army encounter.
We don't need to use inspiration.
On what? Oh, you mean survival? No.
Okay, so do you guys have a compass?
Nope. Just
No.
a spyglass.
You guys are
Yep,
lost.
just-
Woohoo!
Hell yeah!
Okay, survival checks, please.
Okay, we're so lost, we'll find our way by accident.
By accident. Okay.
It
That's
happens, dude.
good enough.
Hey, you're not lost anymore. That's good. Okay.
We do have a spyglass. So we can...
Okay, so would you like to encounter a rock slide or an abandoned battlefield?
Ooh.
The battlefield.
Why would we want to encounter a rock slide?
I mostly asked
Rock and
that
stone, sister.
you get a choice because you have a spyglass.
Rock and stone.
I do that for comedy because obviously you don't want to do that.
Unless if we're rock enjoyers.
I mean, that's true. Maybe you guys just
Some of
want
us are.
to live life on the fucking edge, man.
I do enjoy rocks. There's some
You
cool
do
rocks
you.
over there.
Rock enjoyers.
I mean,
Battlefield
I
Enough
know
is
where
rocks
they
for
fun.
already,
bounce.
thank you.
Alright, as you approach the battlefield, you can see that it is a small one. A skirmish of probably a few dozen men or so. Soldiers still lie broken upon the battlefield. They appear to be army regulars from an unknown faction, and a few Metherian bodies can be found strewn amongst them. You can see that the battlefield has already been looted. Armor and weapons have been taken out of scabbards and sheaths. What would you like to do?
That's a waste. They should have taken the sheaves with them.
What are the colors? Who are these people?
With their and
Therians.
regulars.
And
And-
regulars of an unknown faction.
The unknown faction. Looking for detail on who the unknowns are.
The unknown faction seems to bear colors that look like they might be Mornhal, but they're ragged and unmatching. They're either a militia or perhaps even bandits.
What's their race?
They're an assortment of of mostly human, but there's a few half-elves in there.
No orcs, right?
No orcs that you can see.
Mooney takes in the state of their shoes.
Most
Ragged.
of them don't have boots.
Okay. That's what she thought. How fresh is this battle?
Marshal check for that. This battle probably happened a couple weeks ago.
That explains why
Would
it's
I be
so
able
clean.
to make a survival check to see which forces came from what specific?
That is... Yes, you can do that.
Ooh. Okay. Survival.
No idea.
Oh. Oh.
Too much snow.
Oh, wait a minute. The Eureka thing, is that comfortable long rest or just every
rest.
long rest? Okay, so it doesn't matter what kind of long rest it is as long as they're long.
You can just roll 3, man.
Okay.
All ones.
Huh.
Why do you have an A?
I
it still worked.
don't know.
Anyway.
I'll use the natural 20.
Okay, it seems as if the Metharians were attacked on all sides by the regulars. It's an ambush tactic.
Oh.
Okay, so the Metharians were ambushed.
It also seems that it's not really clear who won, but a battlefield of this small size with the markings that you see, the skirmish was a small one. You suspect that the Metharians survived, but for their people to not have been buried, they must have barely survived. So much so that they had to abandon their comrades.
And since they were looted, the opposing forces might have just came over and grabbed everything.
Or scavengers. Or opportunistic adventurers. Yeah.
Who knows?
That has a lot of things that could have happened to it.
We could bring the Metharians at the wall these dead bodies of their comrades, and perhaps they'll give them burial rites and allow us passage.
I don't mean to sound cruel, but do you honestly feel comfortable carrying a bunch of carcasses?
We have a boat.
It's more so what the optics of that is. People, if other Metharians not in that place see us carrying a bunch of dead Metharians, there's probably going to be a lot of questions and a lot of immediate hostility.
Well, anyhow, I'd like to perform a bit of a funeral, right? As these are just abandoned.
Be right back,
Very well.
bathroom.
You're gonna burn all of them together?
Well, no, we don't burn them.
Well, what funeral rite are you gonna do?
That is how they prefer to have their souls cleansed.
To say a few words. And have the light of glory guide them towards the correct true light.
I don't mean to sound like an insensitive individual at this moment, but I'm going to try to say this as gently as I can. I can understand them being technically misguided. However, perhaps it would be a kindness for you to beseech Kuprokol to see what the proper rites would be, for a bit of guidance.
I have the means to, given to me by Cooper Call.
Dude,
So
you're about to
Coca-Cola
perform
has-
rites on people who do not serve that god. That is extremely disrespectful.
The,
Perhaps a bit insensitive,
Why?
even if they are misguided children.
that doesn't, what? It's to guide them back to the correct light, to, well, I guess,
And that's
to guide
up to
their
them
souls.
to do.
It doesn't matter
not you.
which gods or whatnot. It's just to guide them,
I support you.
prevent them from preventing their souls from being consumed by demons. Should there ever be any incursions happening around here?
And prevent
They
them
have
from
no
rising as
strong
undead.
opinions one way or the other. I don't understand
That
this.
is
Burn
true.
them.
It would prevent them from becoming the undead.
Burn them. So that way their
Then-
bodies cannot be repurposed.
Yeah.
He just wants
So
to
we're
say
burning
some
them.
prayers to his god. It's fine. They'll burn all the same.
Yeah, so Tuka is going to ritual cast the ceremony.
Mhm.
Using the funeral rite.
Okay, I'll just wait for Arcadum to get back.
Yeah.
Do you have a prayer prepared?
No.
Well, you
Just
better
say-
start praying, boy.
God damn.
Yeah, paladin.
You are a
boy.
paladin. You gotta do paladin shit. Come on.
You
I
chose
I guess
this.
since Tuke
Doesn't
hasn't done
do
it
this shit.
ever, I guess that works. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll try.
You got the stats, I believe.
Do you want to perhaps gather them all together first before you start?
I'll help drag the bodies.
Sure.
Don't drag them, please.
Why?
Looks alright. Tries to carry them by the shoulders then. Drags them anyway because he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Proceeds to preach, carrying on, saying, I wish to give them death rites. Yet when I say, give the body some respect, please do not drag them on the floor, all of a sudden we find this humorous. Do you understand where a little bit of the confusion might come?
Copy their half-decayed bodies, and he's vertically challenged. Cut
This
his
is
leg.
part of the reason why
Oh.
I wanted to burn them.
Like that word, cool.
They will
Sounds
burn.
fancy.
What, vertically
I'm not-
challenged?
Aye.
I am not
Sounds fancier
desecrating
than
them.
being called short. Or small. People have called me small before too.
Holden is Holden sized. That's all that matters. Belgium is Belgium sized.
I prefer brother sized.
Alright. Brother sized it is.
You would have a brother kink.
What do you mean by that?
I'm back.
I'm just going
still
to
would've
let
said.
this war zone unravel on its own.
Alright, we're gathering the bodies to burn, and Tuke is going to perform a rite of...
Yeah, the ceremony
Ceremony.
spell.
Okay.
I saw the way Pucker looked at you.
You take a
That's
couple
a
hours.
ritual.
You take a couple hours to gather up the bodies, place them together, and you set them aflame.
Sure, with Sacred Flame.
I'm asking, are you burning them?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
should. Wait, hold on. Should I
I'm
do-
confirming if you're doing it. I'm not.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
It's not a trick
Take
question.
procedures. Take procedures to have the fire in a controlled environment. Proceed to do as you see fit, which involves
Okay,
Because
Smoke
a
the Bear, calm
fire,
down.
a fire that big might actually attract too much attention. So
Uh-huh.
I'd say just the ceremony spell and not burning or anything.
So would you like me to bury them instead?
That'll take a lot
Sure.
longer.
But yeah, it's gonna take.
There's too many to bury.
It's
How
gonna take
many
a
is
cou-
there?
It's going to take a couple hours to gather these bodies to burn. If you want to bury them, that's going to take
like the whole
days.
day.
like a whole day. Yeah. Burying bodies in the mountains, kind of hard. Ground's rough and hard and difficult to dig up.
Mold Earth be damned. It's
And-
still gonna be taken.
Well, I mean,
Or-
yeah, you could cast a bunch of spells if you'd like. I'm just saying it's
For
yeah.
orcish customs, how would they handle funeral rite
They
when
would
they're
burn
at
them.
like war and stuff?
They would burn them if they're in the mountains. They'd make cairn stones. I mean, it really just depends.
Oh, they could just make Karen stone.
Well, that takes as much time as burying.
Oh,
A cairn.
oh, that's true for each.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we gotta stack like tiny pebbles like 6 times for like 1,000 people.
It's not
So if
1,000.
they-
It's more like 50
100.
dudes, but still,
Yeah.
that takes a long time.
Yeah, I don't wanna burn him because the fire would just attract attention.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't be there anymore.
That's
Right.
true too.
Oh,
we're gonna set.
I mean, are you gonna
fire.
stand there and watch them burn, or are you gonna
No.
leave? You know what I mean?
yeah.
I mean, it is too.
That's true. That's true.
Don't
Okay.
put that
yeah.
past me.
Fire.
Then we'll burn him.
I mean, if you want to have a
With,
psychotic moment, then just watch
Psychotic moment.
and just be like, yes, yes.
Sociopath.
Then yeah. Took with use sacred flame and just burn him in holy flame.
Sacred flume.
Sacred flume.
Could take this moment to be like,
You got your
Well,
prayer
just
ready,
this one.
buddy?
Just cast the ceremony. He does whatever.
Recite the prayer to do it. I believe.
So I've never done a prayer, so I've no idea how to actually do it. Damn.
Say something in Spanish and make it sound like ha si ti ha.
Yeah.
No one will know what you're saying.
I
It'll
mean,
sound.
I don't know
like
a little bit, and others will know. But do a prayer in
Uh-huh.
Spanish. Just do that.
Uh,
And by Spanish, I mean Orcish. And by Orcish, I mean Spanish. Do it. Speak. Roleplay now. Now. Guatemala, 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 Canada.
I can't think of words.
You can't think of words?
I mean, I could say random Spanish.
There you
stuff,
go.
like-
No one cares.
please.
Do your thing.
Okay.
Praise be to
Okay,
glory.
fine,
Guide
fine,
these
fine.
souls into your bosom.
Yeah,
Something.
just
Fine, I got it.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, okay. Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
El pupusas son tan ricos y el horchata tan rico también. Pero el tamales son buenos y si puedes hacerlo bien. Y trata de dormir bien también y tomar, hacer trata de leer libros también y sí, el Aurora.
Like, you just list off a grocery store list?
But it sounded so good.
Alright.
Los tamales también.
Los tamales
Papusas. As you finish your holy words, reciting them to a beautiful taco-flavored heaven.
Espíritu Santo, horchata.
I want this in my funeral.
Sangría.
Exatos Espíritu Santos das tamales dentro de caliente.
The best part is, Arcadum has to add this to his DD log for glory. And that is amazing.
Tacos only.
Looks at
Muy
notes.
caliente.
I guess I can't do anything about it, so I guess that counts.
Roll religion.
Yeah, roll religion
Oh.
with advantage
Great
because
job,
you
Taz. I'm
did
proud of
role
you.
play it.
Hell yeah.
At least you're not a liar like Smigstinct,
All. Yeah.
an actual rat.
An actual rat.
Liar.
Oh no, wait a minute. Is that advantage? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's good enough.
That was really good. Even
I
though
just
it
went
was
through
just food.
Yo, it's like part of me just wants to like stare at him dead ass and just like throw a emoji upside his head and be like, pray harder. Pray harder.
Van Glory suffering in chat mainly made it for me. That was pretty good.
Lo siento, Daniel.
Okay,
Sit there,
So,
hold on.
you speak the holy words, and
The most
spirits
holy.
are laid to rest and are slightly hungry. The flame contorts their bodies and takes them to an ashen end. Does the party choose to leave and continue their search?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Onward!
Amazing. Please roll for me survival checks.
No, I'm on the floor.
I mean, it's already been
Why are you on the
a few
floor?
days.
I was
She
just
was
chilling.
laughing
He was
I was
dying laughing.
I was enjoying the funeral rites.
What are we making our way back to the wall?
Oh, we're
Oh,
just
we
still
need to
exploring
survival
mountains.
check,
We're
so
random.
Okay, I'm here. 14!
Alright.
Alright. Let's see what other cool things happen while you wander around the mountains.
Cool.
Finger crossbows.
We roll 2 100s and we find what we're looking
I don't like that.
Would you like to encounter a traveling merchant?
Ooh.
Or a torrential rainstorm?
Oh,
That rainstorm is tempting,
for. I'm
but
kind of thirsty.
I need a ingredient.
thirsty. Alright, so I take it the merchant.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Alright, you happen upon a dwarvish merchant. A
Hell
large,
yeah.
ornery looking goat, and a wagon is being pulled behind. You will hear him humming to himself, Don't worry, Buford, we'll get there eventually. Yeah! I'm not sure that's a sound a goat should make. As he starts to kind of tug on his beard a little bit, he will turn and suddenly notice you approaching. He
Got
will
any,
come-
got any
he-
water?
Are you doing that for real?
I'm third. No, no.
Boy, don't be weird.
He will
What the
turn.
fuck?
Step
He,
the
he
frick
will
off
turn
there.
and he will turn and kind of wave at the approaching group. Hail there, travelers! Ho, 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 ho!
Hi there.
Hello there,
I
kinsman.
didn't expect to see anybody out here, except for, warring factions and what have you. I especially didn't see a fellow kinsman. Tell me, friend, what clan are you from?
Blackstone, comrade.
Ah, Blackstone's a respectable bunch. I'm Stonefeather myself.
Stonefeather.
Okay, so make me a quick history check. With advantage,
All right.
Waldrum.
A 13.
The Stonefeather clan, well, they're all fucking crazy. They are known for their hijinks in Demon's Deep and through a lot of Dwarven history. Although they are amongst one of the younger clans in terms of how long they've been around, this dude is from a family that is known to do wacky things. Most assuredly, madness runs in their family. Sometimes it takes the form of a terrible madness that causes the death of kinsmen. Sometimes it's just a happy-go-lucky sort of wistful whimsy. The problem is that you can never tell whether or not a stone feather is light or heavy. You know what I did there?
Fira,
Very cool.
Coffee, would you like to show Mr. Stonefeather the horn? Perhaps he may have heard a tale or two.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, good sir. Good sir, Stonefeather.
Where are my banners? That is more than just Stonefeather. My goodness. Stonefeather was my father. You can call me Hibbles.
Ibbles,
It's a
Yes?
curious dwarven name.
Oh,
Would
it's
you
not a
please
dwarven
inspect-
name. I actually got it from a halfling. Took it right out from under him, I did. But he owed me, that little card shark.
you see, I
You
also
took
had
someone's
something
name.
taken. I also had something taken from me by a halfling.
Your
My
dignity?
beard. Yes.
Yeah.
He'll nod. Don't worry, my friend. My family knows a thing or two about being exiled and then preponderously prejudiced upon by the mistakes of ourselves and other actions. I'm
Yes.
sure your beard hairs will grow back strong as they can be. At some point.
I don't
So-
believe you, but I appreciate
So,
the
what was
kindness.
this about a horn?
Coffee.
Well, she'll go off to because she can't carry it right now, so she'll just go over there and take it off of Jax and awkwardly hold it out.
That.
Don't
Oh
mind
my!
examining it.
Oh my. He'll kind of lean forward. Hello, beautiful. Start to tickle his fingers on the edges of the horn. Oh, naughty little weapon, aren't you? He kind of goes walking over towards it. Well, who knows that you held such a beautiful weapon here?
We got it from a Yeti.
A Yeti?
Aye, we traded for it. Miss Mooney did.
I wasn't aware that Mooney was...
Ah!
Oh! Hello there.
My name's Mooney. Can I pet your goat?
Oh, Buford? Good luck. Careful, he bites. And pees. And shits. And sometimes
Hey, that's what Jax does.
Winnie will waddle over,
Make me an animal handling check.
and she will do a goat mating dance.
The goat will raise an eyebrow so far into the sky that it pierces through the clouds.
Okay. Nope.
And then it will go...
Winnie will commune with the goat.
I cover little Flake's eyes.
She
should not
bites
see
your
this.
fingers and skips off towards the goat. She will also make goat noises.
Well, it's nice to see those two get
Kibbles will
along.
watch them go and will kind of wipe a tear from his eye. Oh, they grow up so fast, don't they?
Indeed.
Yeah, they do.
So, that's a nice looking horn.
Aye.
You gonna open the gate with it?
Oh, is that what it does?
What
Yeah.
gate?
This is the hammer horn.
The hammer horn, you say?
Indeed. Made by Hagar.
What?
Oh, Hagar.
Aye.
I didn't know this was
Well-
Hagar's horn.
Well, technically, it wasn't made by Hagar. The story goes that a tribesman of humans from the north came up and impressed him with their beats of strength that they requested a weapon made by the hands of the legendary craftsman himself. Hagar, well, hold on, and he'll kind of strokes his beard a little bit. The story goes that Hagar himself never had any sons or daughters, no heirs, you see. Being the warden of the gate, it was his duty to at least pass down the protection of his line. But as most things go, sometimes fate has other plans. So he crafted this horn for that which would be his inheritor. I don't remember the name of the fellow that ended up winning it. It started with a... Logan's son? Something like that, maybe? He's a fellow from the north, if I recall. Anyway, point is, upon his successful creation of this weapon and the passing on to it, it was promised that a bond between man and dwarf would be upheld in the north for as long as time would tell. Or at least that was until Solavarin fell, as did all the dwarven cities.
Oh, you know of Sullivan.
Indeed.
I see. You see, we've recently been to Zerikos, down in the Demon Ways, and where I've learned of the other dwarf holds.
Aye. So you know that
Aye.
Solavarin's nearby.
Is that the one that's that fortress up in the mountain over yonder?
That's what Hagar's wall protects.
Oh, that was Hagar's wall. You see that, Mooney? That was Hagar's wall.
Indeed.
I would have thought
Indeed.
Hadrian's.
So
They should have put a sign on that so we'd know that.
so the hammer horn opens the wall.
Of course. It's his
Of
signature.
course. Mooney, I told you that's what we should have done.
His name's Hagar Hammerhorn, after all. That'd be weird if it didn't.
I knew it. He stands there profoundly amused.
I am
like,
inciting
yes.
this. There's no way we just randomly walked into a dwarf that had all the answers.
Never doubt a stone feather. Cool.
He seems to be telling
Boy.
the truth.
Wait, so do we blow it at the gate where the gate was, or do we go
Well, I don't
in
know.
at the wall with the dwarves?
I think the closer you are, the better, maybe.
Hey.
It was meant to be a representation of their shared lineage, so
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be any humans amongst you, would there?
I mean, I'm
No.
half.
He's quarterly.
I don't believe I.
No, that might work.
All right. Brother, would you do the honor of blowing the horn at the gate?
Sure, why not?
Very well.
And it has to be a human and not a dwarf.
Well, it was made for humans. I don't know. Maybe anybody can blow it, but
Hmm.
I mean, I could try it out.
see, if you look here, he'll point out the design. Most humans can't make this kind of quality, but he wanted it to look like a human made it, so he used their techniques.
Ah, that's what it was. You were right.
That's why I was confused. It didn't seem too dwarvish, which is why I was confused when we got up there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He must be quite practiced in his craft to be able to make it seem like made by a completely other race and not of his own touch.
A true weaponsmith.
I'd say it's more lonely than anything.
Oh.
It's actually kind of sad if you think about it. Oh well. So, would you like to purchase any of my wares?
Yeah.
What do you
Yes,
have?
what do you have to say?
Well, you
Would you
see,
happen to have a green?
I recently got a shipment in from the south, and I'm going through the north and selling as much of it as possible before I head back down. He will open up the small compartment on the side of the moving stall on top of Buford's back, and he will unveil several stocks of different drugs. You will see poppy powder. You will see black silver from Glaeus. You will see dragonfire. You can see galletweed. And of course, everyone's favorite, pure liquefied quicksilver, meant for consumption.
Mooney will rush over. Spidey sense tingling.
Good thing Mooney has so much money to get all those things she probably
And she'll
wants.
slap into the back of Took.
Duke, it's drug time.
No. He's
She'll put her head over his shoulder, like her eyes as wide as they could be as she takes in the options. Oh,
these are
one
not the
of
drugs you're
those,
looking
and
for.
why not?
Because you're gonna have to pick them each and every time before getting withdrawal. It's not.
Oh, no, friend. I make my drugs real special.
Oh.
No addiction. You can stop at any time you'd like.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Mooney does not care.
Hey, which one here gonna make me strong in battle?
My God.
I would prefer you rely on your own strength, dear, please.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually best not to rely on, drugs. Please.
Why not? You rely on Woo Woo.
If there's no
Come on, which one here
repercussions-
makes you strong in battle?
I rely on spices, good food, prayer, and a whole lot of sass. That does not entail drugs.
Well,
I mean,
if
aren't
there's no-
potions also a kind of drug, so isn't it like the same thing?
No, I assure you, Holden, it is not.
Is any of these applicable as alchemical supplies?
Well, maybe quicksilver, but I've already made it. I mean, technically, you could put a pie in a soup, but that's weird.
Yes, that
Mooney's
would
waiting
be
for a response on which one's good for battle.
Are you asking Took or him?
No, the NPC.
Hibbles, you mean? Hibbles.
Yes,
Stone
thank
Feather?
you.
Okay.
Hey, I was too busy not fucking a goat.
Wow.
Okay. Just gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah,
Which
alright,
of these
buy
are
that
good
one.
for? Which of these are good for combat inhalation, as one would, in a berserker trance?
Definitely the black silver.
Oh,
Right, the black silver. How much is
come
that?
on, what you think?
Okay.
200 gold a stock. That's the good silver after all.
Get some
Right.
Took's ear. You got a merchant's kit. Maybe you can bargain him down a bit.
Please do not utilize drugs.
Why you got a problem with this? I was using drugs.
Wait, hold on. Are you from... Oh, you're from Calcutta.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So,
Since
knowing that there are drug dens from where I'm from, I'm under the impression that this might not be a helping. This would slow us down. Not good.
Would we have heard about it from Haikyo since we were there for so long?
No.
No. Okay.
Lord Tai did not allow it in the city.
Good reason.
Bless him.
for reasons.
Yeah, because he wasn't forward-thinking enough. Now, would you like to purchase these drugs from this crazy dwarf that you just met?
Yes.
Tick would try to haggle it and just say, I mean, since we're in sort of a war zone, I don't know if you're going to be able to have many customers. Would you, be able to give us a discount if we buy?
Sure! 180 gold.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Fair enough.
Give me one of them spicy ones, Took.
Yes. Those, what was it for battle? Black silver?
Black silver, definitely.
And it doesn't allow it, it doesn't give addiction?
Nope. Specially designed.
Oh. Alright then. How many would you like?
Well,
She'll pull out her 150 gold, all she has left, and hands it to Took.
you put 26 on top of that, I can get one. I think one should be enough. I gotta try out the stock, right?
She'll wink at I don't know why his name is Nibbles in my head.
Hibbles.
Hibbles? It's Nibbles in my head. She'll wink at Hibbles.
Gotta sample it.
Alright. And I will spend.
I mean,
Since
got
Moon
any
is giving
specific notes on how
what was
they?
it, 26 gold? Did you say?
Mooney's got 154, so if you put 26 on top.
Okay. Then I'll get rid of 26 gold. Well, specifically 2 platinums and 6 gold. Along with the 154 gold. And buys Mooney drugs.
He will hand you a single dose of black silver.
Okay. Mooney is now officially zeros across the board on money.
Pleasure doing business with you, friends. Pull the gold in the back of his cart.
Tell
Anyone
me
else?
the name again.
Black
Was it
silver. Black silver.
Should I write down what it does, or is it going to be a surprise?
You don't know what it does.
Question marks. Good in battle. Hibble stone feather.
I don't really know if these drug things work. Last time Mooney gave me some drugs, it didn't really do anything in battle.
I mean, it helped me a lot. I was fearless.
He said it was supposed to increase my vigor, but it didn't really do much.
Oh. Maybe he lied to me.
Lying about drugs. What a
Unheard of.
charlatan.
Indeed.
Anyway, anyone else? No?
Who here makes really good drugs, too?
No, but I do appreciate all the information you were able to
You're
provide.
most welcome, strangers.
Hey, you got any recipes? Took, you want to buy some of his
No,
recipes?
no recipes.
Oh,
Trade secret. Trade secret.
what if I want to buy more in the future? How do I find you?
I guess you'll just have to hope that a stone doesn't weigh more than a feather. Come along, Buford.
Bye, Buford.
Take care.
Make sure-
Oh,
Make sure to shake his hand.
He'll walk back over, give it a shake. Good to see you, Blackstone.
And you too as well, Hibbles. You take care. Be safe.
Oh, I liked him a lot. His coat was awful nice.
Yeah.
Hugs horn for patience.
And he'll
Immediately
disappear
just check.
over the horizon.
So, Coffee, that's the hammer horn.
What's that?
Why, it's the horn made by Hagar, a great smith of the past of my people.
Hagar
Made
hammer.
for a... Aye. It's meant to open the gate of Sullivaran. and he watched over his wall, and he
Is
gave
that
it
where
to
we
his.
were?
Yes, we were at Hagar's wall.
Well,
So we
look
take
at
this
that.
horn to the wall, and we have Brother Holden blow it, and it opens the wall, and we may pass.
Wait, why is Holden blow it? I don't get that.
Because a
part.
human, well, it was made for humans, and they were meant to blow it. As a sign of the friendship between dwarves and man. of
Mooney
old.
looks at Holden weirdly.
You're a human. I thought you
I'm
was
half.
like super small.
Yeah, half.
He's a
Half
quarter.
human, half halfling. Quarterling.
Huh.
Okay, so how are we gonna blow the horn and open the gate with all the Metherians around?
Well, there's
Well-
2 options that I see. We can tell Metherians about the horn and all that jazz, risk that becoming a pain in the butt. Or we get as close to the wall as possible and let her rip.
So,
I think we just stick to the plan. We go up there, we tell them we explored all around, we got confirmation that's the place we need to be. We really want to get next to those dwarven statues and blow our horn.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't want to let us do that, we figure out how to barter for it.
Hey,
Wait. Does this open the gate at the wall or the gate at the dwarven
Yeah,
statue?
see, that's what I was trying to figure
Both.
out. If we use it for like the gate, or if we go to the statue and it like opens into the mountain.
It opens the gate to the city, which is
Mhm,
the
mhm.
one that the statues.
that's right.
The
That's
ones
right.
that the statues
Next.
flank.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
So
We're
we need to
here
get
to
through
go
the
to the
wall
fortress.
and then blow it. Aye.
Yes.
that would give access to, that would give Metherians access to, like, underground stuff that they could, like, overtake Mornow.
That's
They
how
probably haven't-
They don't just decide to get uppity and decide to remove it from us to do it themselves.
Well, that and
No.
also this caca we're looking for. I mean, if we're supposed to be getting that, the Metherians are probably might not like that, and they might take it from us.
Well,
Why would the
We're just
Yetis
here-
give us this?
Mooney will just
We're
sit
just
down
a-
in the snow and have a think.
we just want to ascend the horn, right? To its storied legend. They can have whatever's in the city.
Yeah, but what if the caca's in the city?
Well,
What's the point of coming here with the horn if we're gonna not get the caca?
They could.
Kaka, hold on.
Well, we
What?
need them to allow us to pass.
I know, that's what I'm saying, that's the problem.
The Pikaka is a creature of legend that we are supposed to fight to ascend the horn.
Okay, so we say we'll open the gate for you Metherians to have access to the city, but we get to fight this fabled creature.
I
Yes.
don't think we'd be able to.
Or we could let the creature eat them and then just
Yeah.
fight it after it's weak.
That doesn't seem honorable, and I do not agree with that.
Would we not just give it to the Metherian and,
No.
No.
as a gesture of good faith?
Heck,
No.
no.
Dude, why would we give them the horn? We're trying
Yeah,
to
that's-
use the horn.
Yes, that's
Well,
what
we
we're here
just
for.
tell them the information, and we could fight alongside with them against this Kaka. Or
Yeah, and
What-
then they have the awakened horn. Are we gonna kill them for it after they're done? After we're done fighting the Pikaka or whatever it
We're-
is?
We're offering to open the door to the city for them. That's their reward. Access to Mornhow through Sullivan.
Yes, assuming that they're gonna just take that and not do anything else. Look, I can't speak for everyone, but my run-ins with the church have never really been that kosher.
I believe
Funny.
honesty is the best policy here.
yes, we could just tell
Mooney
them.
will stand up. She'll dust her hands off.
Alright, I'm done thinking, so, I think the Yetis, there's something closed behind that door, something that was maybe put there, and the Yetis wants to go find that. I think this whole,
She'll wave her hands around the air.
this whole squabble around who's supposed to rule that city and all that, I'd really like to just divide that and leave that to the side. We're trying to find, a
Aye.
solution to the whole problem, so what they want to squabble over, that's up to them.
Yeah.
But I agree with Boldrum. I
Right.
think how we position this is they're gonna want us to open the gate. And then we say, whatever's on the other side, that's our reward, be it a fight or not. They get the passage through.
and the land,
Sure.
I suppose. But yeah.
Okay.
It's a
I'm
it's a
ready.
mutual effort. Yeah, let us be off.
Yes.
Okay.
Back to Hadrian's Wall, Arcadum.
No, Hagar's wall.
You know he's
Whatever.
going to be saying that just to irritate you, right?
I hope it's day.
Okay. And so, you arrive once more. Hagar's Wall.
Good.
With it, you arrive during the bright light of day.
Hell yeah.
Thank goodness.
Okay, what's your plan?
Waddle
walk
on
up.
up there.
Yeah.
Walk
Waddle.
up to the gate.
Put on
Till
the
the
correct
right
war
minute.
paint so that way they don't immediately try to kill me. Yep.
You hide your... What? Wait, why would you hide your...
Because, Took, they don't like my kind.
But
They're
if you just...
afraid of my
You,
kind.
you could just pretend to be a moon orc.
As you approach, probably not with a torch lit, because it's a day.
Mhm.
You will see that they will turn and move towards to greet you. Hold! This is an
Hello there.
unsafe area.
When you will do the Matherian salute.
They will return the salute. State your
Ah.
business.
Well, we would like to speak to your captain, as we have an artifact that would allow us passage into the city over yonder, that fortress, and we would like to offer a deal for them.
The city?
Aye,
What do you
those
mean,
two
city?
giant dwarf, two dwarf statues over there with the big hammers. That's a city called Solavaran, a dwarven city of old, and that has passage underground to Mornhow.
Wait here.
So yeah, I knew this would work.
We'll
I
see.
think you are giving too much information too quickly.
I believe
We'll
honestly,
hang
it's
out
best
by the
policy
wagon.
when it comes to Mornhow.
Stay behind me, little flick, just in case.
Why would I stay behind you?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna protect you
From what?
in case they attack.
But you
Why
run
would
away.
Sometimes it's good to get a good vantage point.
Minnie chortles, but then quickly smothers it.
Hello there.
Stand near me if you like. Oh, hello.
Alright, the halfling will approach you with a seriousness in his gait. All business.
Mhm.
He will then turn his gaze upon Baldrum.
Hail.
Are you the one that wanted to see me?
Yes, sir. I am Boldrum Blackstone of Demon's Deep. I recently have been to Zarakost in the Demon Waste, where I've uncovered an artifact allowing us access to Sullivan, that dwarven city over yonder where those two dwarf statues with the giant hammers are held high. Now, legends say that there is a passage between Sullivan and Mornhow that go through the mountains, and I am willing to help open the door for you if you would allow us to have entry to Sullivan to find something known as a Pikaka.
He'll blink.
He says this earnestly and honestly with a smile. The
Yeah.
badge has his credentials from Zarakost.
I'm gonna need you to make a deception check.
Mm-hmm.
Why a deception?
Because he has no idea that it connects to Mornhell.
He's speculating.
That's fine. Speculation is just lying with prettier clothes. If he was speculating, he would have said he was speculating. He said it was. So, I gotta take him for his face value.
I'm going to... I feel like I should definitely give inspiration to that one.
Sure.
But should I? Actually, instead, you could say, you don't actually know that, Boldrum. You don't know if it actually connects to the Mornhelm City.
Right. I mean, I speculate that as much.
Make a persuasion check. Took.
Oh boy. Let's see. Where is it? Persuasion. Here it is. Oh. Huh. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll let it slide, but to be clear, that was metagaming.
I'm honestly a little lost on what's going on.
Okay, so Baldrum came up trying to convince to be allowed to blow the horn in front of the gate under the intention and enticement that it would lead to Mornhelm, which is a relevant thing they would care about, which is also a lie because he doesn't know that. Speculation, which he did not actually tell the halfling that he speculates on, he presented it as fact, which is deception. Taz, who didn't know why it was considered deception, wanted to know why it was considered deception, which I told him out of character so that he would understand, and then proceeded to use that knowledge to react in character to correct Baldrum when he would not have actually known the difference. I'm letting it slide because I suppose to some degree Took, the character, might have noticed it, but that's me being really, really giving, because I actually doubt you would have noticed it because you barely pay attention half the time in character anyway, so I'm letting it go so that we can move forward, but understand that that was in fact metagaming what you just did.
Yeah.
That was mean about him paying attention half the time. And I will also say,
I mean, as
didn't understand
in
why it
character,
was
he doesn't.
Either.
In what? That's not mean. That's in character. I'm using that as a basis to make him understand that he is doing something that's metagaming. And there's no in character, and even though I'm allowing it to slide because there is potential that Took, the character, could have corrected Baldrum, he, in character, does not pay attention half the time, so that's a kind of a weak argument anyway, which is demonstrated by his roleplay. It's not being mean. It's using the context clues and explaining the situation. But anyway.
I also needed help understanding why that was a deception. So I appreciate him asking. Thank you, Tess.
No problem. Yeah.
Anyway, so with that information, so you believe that there is a city behind us?
Yes. I believe so.
Are you representative from Demon's Deep?
I used to be.
Could you clarify?
I recently turned to mercenary work.
I see. Well, I'm going to need more to go on than just your word. This is an active war zone. But if what you say is true, I will send word to my superiors. And perhaps we shall see what your kin have to say. Which Thane should I contact?
The Honorable Lady Jawaka Steelhilt? The Thane of what was it? Seals? God, it's been forever.
Yeah, that's
my own notes.
That's fine. That's fine. He will nod. Very well. I shall send word. In the meantime,
could you please provide this for her? And he hands over the badge that he presented.
Very
They will
well.
give credence.
Very well. Whilst we are waiting for word back from your people, I cannot allow you to enter. But there are camps here with plenty of firewood. You are invited to stay as long as it takes for us to receive correspondence. The average time is approximately a week. Is that acceptable?
He looks to his companions.
Mooney just shrugs. She's not in a hurry.
Shrug.
I think it should be
You can
fine
just
for a week.
let us blow the horn if it opens the gate. Then it doesn't, and then we leave. If it does, you have access to a whole city. See what the issue is.
It's fine. It's protocol. We are happy to stay a week.
It would literally take 5 seconds.
He's just following his orders.
Are you saying that in character, Apes?
Yes, I am.
Repeat yourself.
What's the harm in us just going up to the gate and blowing the horn? It would take 5 seconds. If it works, and you have access to a city. If it doesn't, we'll just leave.
So says you. It could also be a trap. Perhaps you have an entire other force waiting on the other side of those doors. We are not ignorant of the dwarves dealing with Mornhow. They have much companionship. So no, I will not allow our position to be compromised based off of your whims.
I'll just shrug. Very well.
You may take refuge from the snow with our campfires. Food and drink are also able to be provided. If you want more than that, you'll have to speak with the quartermaster and you'll have to procure some gold.
Thank you for your hospitality, Mr.
Silver Soul.
Thank you, Mr. Silversoul.
He'll nod. Until then.
Well,
Well, I
Thank you,
think
too.
that went well.
thank you, Took,
Yeah.
for the save. I must have slipped my mind. I'm not great with my words, you know.
Well, I think you did well, Boldrum.
Oh, thank you, Mooney.
Hey, I'm gonna go ask if they want any help. You guys need anything?
If they need help
I
or
think we're just
healing,
waiting.
please feel free to notify me and I will be happy to comply.
Okie
I don't
dokie.
think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
You know
whispers. Yeah, no magical healing in front of the Metherians.
Well, not even that. Just being too close to them and letting them get a better look at you is probably a bad idea.
Campfire's open, friend, if you want it.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Mooney will waddle over.
Hey, you guys need any help on patrols or anything? I can help.
No,
Cool.
you're
Take
quite
a little flake
safe.
sand.
Okie dokie.
I'm wondering, would we be able to buy some supplies from you?
You could speak to the quartermaster. If you got the gold, I'm sure we could part with some things.
Yeah, I have some gold for some alchemical supplies.
Where your quartermaster at?
I can go get him.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yes, refreshing our alchemical supplies would be handy.
Yes.
Mooney will dismount and she'll, since they don't need help, she'll just keep watch over Little Flake. Play with her. Do standard child stuff. Keep her out of the way of the soldiers.
By her, do you mean Mooney or Little Flake?
Both.
Yes.
Alright, eventually they return with their quartermaster. You wanted to purchase something?
Oh, yes. Would I be able to purchase some alchemical supplies from you guys?
I think we have a bit left over. Not much, and I'm afraid the price will have to be steep. Winter has been pretty hard on us.
I see.
Alright, we can handle that out of session because we're at time.
Yeah.
We'll stop there. Alright, good stuff.
Okay.
You talked your
Hell
way.
yeah.
You've talked your way in.
Yeah.
Clap.
Thank you, Hibbles.
I'm glad we didn't go slaughtering.
Yeah,
If we got any. Yeah, this has been a rough fight.
I really didn't want to fight the Metherians.
This is the first time
Nah,
I've had
we
elites on the board.
Yeah, first time I've seen those elites.
Can I just
I was
say,
more
like,
worried about
rest-
Mooney's morality. That's more what I
Silver
was
Soul
worried about.
looks sick as fuck, by the way. I'm just saying. He
He
looks
did a
so
good job.
awesome.
He did a good job.
Brass Tacks fought elites.
His first name is Simpy.
Simpy.
That's Simpy. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Simpy Silver Soul. All right.
At least it's
doesn't-
not another lantern bridge.
It does not look like that there is any fan art.
Okay.
So we'll stop there. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for playing, players. See you guys tomorrow for Fields of Fire and the Brass Tacks. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye for now.
Hey.